Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We had an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you have some Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you have some Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you have some Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hour walls, we are together. Yes.
Hello everybody, this is going to be today's video because I will not have time to edit a video as we're driving back from New York today. We went all over New York. We went to the Harry Potter store in New York. We had a blast today, but now it's time to go home. So New York Comic Con is officially over. Thank God.
Goodness.
Man, it was a really rough time. There was a lot that we had to do, a lot of work that had to be done. It was really incredible, and we'll go more in depth about all of that stuff in the coming days and weeks. One thing I do want to mention before we get into this, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate that. It supports the channel in a really big way. Also, if you want to support even more, go over to patreon.com/Gastlecast, and to get something else out of the way, not really get it out of the way, but something else I want to mention, go to POPPIN order your stuff over there. They got Funko Pops, Funko Sodas, they got all sorts of stuff. Use promo code Gastlecast to get 10% off. All right, so head over there and do that. And patrons at level 4 get 15% off. So if you're a patron at level 4 or you become a patron at level 4, make sure you use that code. It's very important. All right, so on to bigger business. We had a great time, okay? Number one, we had a really good time.
And by the way, we are going to go much more in depth in this. Chris plans on making an entire video with footage that we took and everything. But since we are like super crunched for time, we're not getting home until after 8 p.m. tonight. We're just going to put this video up, this shaky video, unedited video, just so Chris can get home, upload it, and we can go to bed, because we do create daily content. Another reason for you to stick around and hit that subscribe button. Anyhow, it started off on like a super duper rainy day. We drove to New York. We had we didn't have a hard time getting there, but there were things that went wrong, things that went right.
There's a lot of drama that happened in between.
Not bad drama, just crazy shit.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff happened. By the way, I'm not going to be editing out the curse words, so...
You know, it's a little late for that, because I just said shit.
I know, well, I know. I'm just saying, we're not editing out the curse words. So, all right, a lot of stuff happened. We went to New York Comic Con and we sold our Gargoyle Ghastly. Everybody knows about that. While we were there, we uncovered or finally announced, the Breaking Free Ghastly, which is really such a great figure.
He is incredible. Chris and I were so stoked to just see the gargoyle and create the gargoyle. But when Chris came to me and said he wanted one that was breaking free of his concrete exterior, I was like, Chris, you're fucking crazy. We're not doing that. Let's just drop the gargoyle. And he convinced me, and we did it, and everybody loved him. We had the gargoyle figure limited to 400 pieces. Within each box, we had a little card that said, "Oh no, you broke him free. What will happen? We shall see." So now, Gargoyle Ghastly's breaking free, but soon maybe he'll be completely broken free and he'll be running around New York City. I don't know.
Yeah, so we're going to attach storylines with him and Ghastly and everything else. So just stick around with Mischief Toys. Go to the website, mischieftoys.com. Sign up for our newsletter. You'll find out all the latest and greatest stuff. Over the weekend, we also announced Skeleton Ghastly. We posted up a cartoon. So if you haven't watched that, go and check that out. It's on our Instagram, at Mischief Toys. We're really excited about that figure. He will come out around the time of Halloween. I don't know the exact date or time, so keep up with us to find out that information.
Well, actually, we do know the exact date and time, but you'll learn soon.
All right, Heather, no secrets. All right, so there are a couple of different things that you probably want to hear us talk about, and we'll go more in depth as we go through this week. Fright Night. Was it as horrible as most people were saying? The answer to that is yes, but we'll explain why. And I want to say that I do not believe it's necessarily Funko's fault.
No.
I think that there was a lot of other attributes as to why it was messed up. It was rough, and we'll get into all of that. I actually have footage of that. I do want to let you know that we're doing a documentary style video that we're going to call Making Mischief in New York or Making Mischief at NYCC. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet, but all of that footage that I captured, which I captured the entire time we were here, there's hours I have to go through, so it might be a little while before I release it, but I'll paste it all together and we'll make a really epic video with Heather and I talking about things in between. Completely documentary style. I think you're really going to love it. Oh, God. We did not go to the Funko booth. We ended up, our friends ended up going to the Funko booth. We didn't. They got us a couple items that we wanted. We did not have time to do it. We wanted to. We had no time to do anything. Like, we barely had time to eat while we were there.
I hardly had time to pee. Thank goodness I packed Uncrustables though, because the food was okay, but like it was a bit heavy and like greasy, so the Uncrustables sort of like counteracted that, and it was quick and easy. All you got to do is open it out of the wrapper and eat it. Right. So that was nice. I did get to meet C from Blue's Clues, and that was awesome. He was so nice. He spent some time with me. I had a few items for him to sign. I got some things signed for other people, as well as 2 pups for myself, which was really, really cool. Shout out to Sean. He hooked me up with a Blue from Blue's Clues, which was amazing. And I really, really appreciate that. And I also got his blue sign for him too. So thank you again. What else do you want to talk about? You want to talk about our Mischief Toys meetup?
Yeah, we can talk about that. Also, the biggest highlight, I guess, in during the whole thing was not only meeting all of our fans. I think the number one thing is meeting up with all of our fans. We did do the Gastlecast / Mischief Toys meetup while we were there on Saturday night. It went really well. I've lost my voice because I was having too much fun, I guess. But it was a blast. We gave away a couple of skeleton Ghastlies while we were there.
Yes, and an AP 1/1 Error Glow Ghastly on it. It was signed. The sticker says 1 on it because there's only 1 in existence, and it has all 3 words written on it: error, trash, and fail. Right. And I thought that was like super fun and interesting, and that was totally Chris's idea.
Yeah, that was fun. So the event was awesome. We got to meet up with a lot of people that we have never met in person before, which was amazing.
That most of them we talk to all the time, whether it be on Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, on our Patreon calls, on our YouTube lives, whatever. Like, it was so much fun putting faces to names and to actually hang out with these people, hug these people, spend time with these people.
Yeah, and Jason Swoboda from $7 a Pop came, our very good friend. He showed up. Ryan Thomas from $7 a Pop, he worked with them over the weekend. He was there.
Okay, he's not actually from $7 a Pop, though,
he worked with them.
He was for the weekend, which was really, really cool. He is one of our best friends, and I'm so happy that we got to see him as much as we did there.
And then 2 YouTubers came, fellow YouTubers that are now, I would consider friends. We never really talked to them much before. Captain Pops and also Skittle Rampage. Both of those guys showed up. Skittle Rampage we had never really conversed with before.
Yeah, and he's like on the complete opposite end of the spectrum from us. He's very calm and quiet, and we're very loud on YouTube. Much more calm in person, I swear to you. But he likes anime. And as you know, we don't like anime, so it was very cool to meet somebody who does something completely different than what we do, and he was super duper nice.
Yeah, he's on the opposite end of the YouTube Funko world from us. We're far different, but when we came together as, you know, YouTubers and now friends at the restaurant, it was great. It was awesome. Glad to have met him and Captain Pops, and I hope we can collab with them at some time in the future.
And see them again.
And see them again, yeah, somewhere else. But having them there to support Mischief Toys and Gastlecast was great. Did not expect that at all, but that was super, super cool. We also saw Top Pops while we were there at the convention.
My God. So can I just say, he's like way taller than I am.
Yes, he is.
And like half my age.
Yeah, he's amazing. His mother is amazing. And he also had a friend there with him as well. And they were all really great people.
Yes.
Love talking to them. They were so super sweet to us. So a shout out to those guys as well. Apparently we're in his video. I didn't even know that. We're
Yes.
in video.
One of
So
our
that's
friends posted a clip from it in our Facebook group today, but I need to go and watch it because like Chris said, we haven't had time to do anything other than like sell stuff. Like,
right.
I think I peed a total of 5 times at the convention, and we were there for 4 days. Yeah.
There was this convention. I will tell you one thing that I learned. The conventions like that and working them, that is some of the most grueling work I've ever had in my entire life. Working that booth, the booth that we had there, and setting up all the figures and selling them and going through the whole process was grueling. But meeting our fans and meeting the people that watch the channel, people who love Mischief Toys, was absolutely incredible. Meeting new fans, people that are just finding out about us and our toy company, it's just amazing. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who came to our table or booth and hung out with us, even if it was for 2 seconds. Or like some people, they stayed for like a couple hours, hanging out with us, coming back. So just a big thank you to you guys. I do want to talk a lot about Fright Night this week because I have a lot to say about it. I have a lot of footage from it, and I think that it's going to be a very interesting video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, a lot of people are asking about Gargoyle Ghastly.
Well, let's get into that after you tell us, because you went on a whole rampage about a whole rampage about a bunch of stuff, but you didn't say what the absolute highlight of our trip was.
The highlight of our trip was meeting Mike Becker.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, did I say that earlier and never got to it?
Yes.
Oh my God. So we met Mike Becker. He knew who we were. He knew what our channel was.
Yes.
Rob Schwartz was there. Rob Schwartz was the original artist. He was the co-founder with Mike Becker to create Funko. Rob Schwartz said, let's talk about it to us.
Yes, he walked over and he said, let's talk about it. I'm pretty sure I got that on camera as well.
Yes, we captured like everything with both of them, like our conversation, and it wasn't for any other reason. It wasn't like I was doing it on purpose. I had the camera on record walking around. They walked up to us and I just had the camera on recording everything. So I'm going to bit and piece cut out things and make sure you see some stuff from that.
The highlights.
Yeah, the highlights, but the really big thing that we found out there was from the Funko NFT marketing guy.
I don't think he's the marketer. He's like a producer.
Okay, producer maybe. Yeah. So
he has a really long title, but he actually wanted to talk to us at the con. Turns out we didn't really get to actually talk to him aside from on Wednesday. Wednesday was when we were loading our stuff in, and we sort of were wandering around the con just to see it before everything went crazy. But that's when we met Mike and Rob and the NFT guy that Chris is talking about. His name is Adam, and we got to talk to him for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes or so. All 3 of them were so nice.
They were.
But what was the one big thing that Adam told us?
The big news is that Adam let us know that we changed the Funko Pop.
Chris and I, the Gastlecast, a small YouTube channel with 12,000 something subscribers.
Yes.
I mean, small in the grand scheme of things. Changed a Funko Pop,
which is really incredible.
So
like, you never know how far we never know how far our voices are going or who's listening to us.
No.
I told everybody at the convention, like, we're always talking into the deep dark void of the camera. When we meet you in person or you meet us, some people are walking up to us like starstruck, and for us it was like it's really cool that people are that excited to see us, but it was like shocking to us because we didn't expect that. Like, I don't say, like, I'm just a regular guy that gets in front of a camera and makes an ass out of himself every day. Like, I don't see myself in that light, but a lot of people out there do, and that's just, I don't know what to think of it other than people are just so super cool. Yeah. And I love that people, like us that much to follow us and actually come and visit us and meet us. Some people didn't even buy Ghastly, they just wanted to come and meet us.
Yeah, which was
super,
amazing.
super cool.
People grabbed pictures and everything.
But this NFT guy...
Can I tell him?
Yeah, of course, go ahead.
Okay, so if you were one of... Whoa! The tripod fell. If you are one of the people who is upset over the Zordon pop and that weird blue stand under his head, you can give us a big thank you because it's going to be manufactured clear thanks to us. So
Right.
you're welcome.
So an explanation, Zordon is in sort of like this tube looking thing. There was a Zordon head, and then there was like a peg that kept the head up. And Heather and I said that the little blue peg looks so ugly, and why are they making it blue like this? Well, they changed it and made it clear, so now it looks like his head is hovering a little bit better than it was with the blue color. But how incredible is that? That they're listening to the things that we have to say, and for that, I'm thankful.
Yes,
Because
me too.
It's so nice to hear that, coming directly from Funko. And,
Absolutely.
And speaking with him, he watches a lot of our content. He likes specifically all of our NFT footage that we talk, all the different videos that we make. He loves all that stuff, which is fantastic. But the fact that they were making a change because of us is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I still can't get over that.
Me neither. It's amazing. Now, Funko, if you're here and you're listening, I could use a couple $1 million. So,
Well, I basically said to him that, we go on our channel and we, quote unquote trash stuff. And most of the time it's always just out of humor. That particular pop, we did trash because of the way that it looked.
no, you trash it. So
Okay.
I agree. I feel like it should have been clear, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I love
sure.
that pop either way.
Yeah, sure. But basically what he said to us is that he was appreciative, or Funko was appreciative, that we are giving them feedback in that way instead of just loving everything. Because there are a lot of YouTubers out there who just love everything that Funko does, or they at least say that, and then no changes can be made. You need somebody to, give an honest opinion. And that's kind of what our channel is. Outside the humor, we give our honest opinion about a lot of different things, like the Venom Funko Pops, the Venom and Carnage. We think they're absolute garbage, personally. But that's just my opinion. Not that Funko's ever going to change what they did with those Funko Pops, but the fact that they're actually listening to what we have to say is really remarkable. And just a big shout out to Adam for coming up to us, talking to us, and letting us know that was a real highlight of our trip. And if you want, we can talk again. He seemed like he wanted to talk to us a little bit more in the future, so we'll do that. That's amazing.
So, on to Gargoyle Ghastly. Wow. First of all, thank you all for loving him, and thank you all for being so hyped up about the Breaking Free Gargoyle. We love all of those pieces. I personally stickered all of them. I opened all of the boxes, checked them out, made sure that they were facing the right way in the box and all that good stuff. And each time I opened a box, I was just blown away. I opened up 650 fucking boxes, right? And you would imagine that by the end of it, I would be tired. Okay, I was a little bit tired after it, but every single box I opened, I was just like, wow, we did this.
Yeah.
We did that.
You said that at the convention. You said to somebody that you're still shocked to this day that we did it.
Yeah. What's more shocking than that, though, is the fact that you kept the Breaking Free Gargoyle a secret.
That is shocking.
How did you even do that, big mouth Chris?
Yeah, I know. I do have a pretty big mouth when it comes to stuff like that.
It's because your teeth are so big. They need a place to stay, so your mouth is
easy
big.
there, Hoss.
Okay. Sold out by like 2:30, 3 o'clock on Thursday. That was supposed to be the slowest day of the con. They didn't sell out tickets, right? They were pushing tickets. They were like, come to New York Comic Con on Thursday. We have tickets available. Friday, they went like that. Literally had a line the entire time.
Yes.
And it took us about 2 to 2.5 hours to get through the whole line and then just say, hey, we're leaving.
Well,
we sold
because
out.
in between all of us, us doing what we're doing, we're signing stuff as well, trying to have personal interaction. The sellout might have been even sooner than that with how fast it was going if we hadn't stopped and go the entire time.
Yeah.
But Friday was amazing.
Friday was incredible.
I was happy with that because we had to go to Fright Night, so it gave us the opportunity to get ready for Fright Night.
Yes. And if you didn't know, we went as the Jay and Silent Bob NFTs. Chris had his gas mask for Silent Bob, and I had Jay's pixelated wiener. That is probably one of my favorite costumes that Chris and I have done yet. I loved it.
I hated my wig though. In all the pictures, I look like I had this humongous forehead. I mean, I have a big forehead, but I was hoping that the wig would cover up a little bit of it. Now, I've got a really big forehead.
No, you kept pushing it back.
Oh my god, it was itchy and hard. Anyway,
yeah, wigs aren't fun to wear. I did wear a wig one time for Halloween. It sucked.
Yeah, it was hard.
So, okay, Chris kept saying that we were going to take 100 per day. We did not take 100 per day. We took just under 100 on Thursday, 100 on Friday, over 100 on Saturday. I mean, we took quite a few on Saturday, and we took much less on Sunday. Saturday, we did not sell out. We expected that to be the day, but it turns out Friday was the day. And this was such a learning experience for us. I feel like had we brought in more on Friday, like a couple more cases, we could have sold out. I mean, maybe we would have been there till 1 or 1:30. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It could have been a completely different ball game, but we wanted to make sure that Saturday we figured that more of our fan base or people who are interested in that figure would show up.
Yes.
And it turned out most people were in the autograph lines the entire time.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we were in kind of a weird spot. We weren't near other like vinyl toys. We were sort of like in the art district, I guess.
And we were with a lot of comics too.
And we were teamed up with a Lego minifig company as well called Awesome Minis. And being with them was great and all, but just being where we were located, it wasn't like the people that were looking for that were actually looking for us.
Yeah.
So when we sold out, we mainly sold out because they were actual people looking for us, which was shocking. Pretty much every single person who came up to us on Friday watches our channel and also collects Ghastly, which was remarkable because it was a lot of fucking people. A lot of people. Yeah. Saturday was rough. There wasn't a whole lot that happened on Saturday. But we did sell out. We didn't sell out, but we sold a lot. Sunday we sold more, but we didn't have as much on us, thankfully, because we had to carry out the rest that we had at our table down to our truck. And let me tell you something. Every single day, due to the size of our booth, we had to load in every single day.
Yes.
That means bring up boxes full of toys.
Yep.
Bring in our cooler with all of our drinks in it. You know, bring in our signage.
And our
Uncrustables. But just all the things that's required for us to do what we do, we had to bring it in every morning. And so my friend Eric and I, by the way, shout out to Eric and Amanda, our very good friends, for helping us out.
We would not have been able to do it without them.
They were amazing. If it weren't for them, we would not have been able to do it at all. But Eric and I, every morning, we had dollies and we were carrying stuff in. We actually became pretty good friends with like the security force there. They all knew who we were at the end of all of it.
Yeah, because we had to make multiple trips with these damn dollies.
Yeah, it was insane. And I never expected to have to load in the way that we did. We had to go in the first day and load in, and it was like a grueling, like 5-hour experience. Like, don't ask. There's a lot. And I'm going to show you all of that in the documentary that we're going to end up making. It's going to be a long form video, probably like an hour or more, capturing everything that we're doing.
Yeah,
or everything that we did.
Look out for that. I don't know when it'll be complete, but it's going to be awesome. You're going to see me get really mad, Chris get frustrated. You're going to see us really happy, really excited. You're going to see us exhausted. God, the second day I woke up, so Friday, the second day of the con, I woke up Friday. My eyes, like, were so puffy. I thought that I was sick.
Well, we didn't sleep at all.
No.
Like, we slept very little.
No, I slept on Thursday or Wednesday. I didn't sleep Tuesday into Wednesday. Like, I did not get a wink of sleep.
Yeah, I didn't sleep at all. It was really, this whole trip was very hard on me, and I think that's why now my voice is gone. I'm just tired. I'm beat up. My legs are killing me. I did, thankfully, like during the day, I was able to get a little food in, but that was really tough. I mean, really, really tough to even eat or drink while we were there. I mean, it was a complete utter mess.
Yeah, we actually sat down for breakfast today, which was the first time on our whole trip. We wanted to go to a nice restaurant on Sunday, which was yesterday, and we couldn't even do that because we were so tired.
Right. Well, we had to close up the con yesterday and wheel everything out between 5 and 6 p.m. We didn't get home until 7, and then we went out and got food and everything, and we weren't home back from there until like 8 or 9 o'clock. So yesterday was a disaster. I mean, every single day was pretty much a disaster. We were just everywhere. Fright night, our event. I mean, we were just all over the place. But it was worth it. So a couple highlights. We made a lot of connections. We're going to be working with a lot of people and doing some really cool things that we can't get into.
Yep, more information coming at some point in time.
Conversations were started with a lot of different people. We were approached by other like large companies. Really excellent, fun, future things for Mischief Toys.
Yeah, excited.
I would consider this like an incredible win for Mischief Toys. This trip was well worth it, and I cannot wait to see what we do in the future as we move forward. I mean, we're such a small company, and our voices on our YouTube channel only go so far. And marketing Mischief Toys has been sort of a hard thing, and we've mainly stuck within our own little Gastlecast group. We sort of rely on them to help us build and do everything that we're doing. And this con allowed us to get out there and see more people. And it was probably the best marketing we've ever had for our product. And I can't tell you how happy and proud I am. And by the way, a big shout out to Heather, because if it weren't for her, I've said this before, but I mean for this trip specifically, if it weren't for her, none of this would be possible. She put her blood, sweat, and tears into this.
Literal tears.
Literal tears and probably literal blood at some point.
I actually did cut myself at our event on Saturday night.
You did?
Yeah, I told you. I was getting out. I was getting out our Ghastly as King Kong pins, and I stabbed myself on a staple that was holding the pin bag together.
Oh God! Oh no!
Yeah, and it went deep. I actually had blood dripping down my hand.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it was bad. Luckily, I had alcohol swabs on me, so that's good.
Yeah, that's not good.
So let's talk about Gargoyle Ghastly. What is our plan for the remaining Gargoyle Ghastlies? Well, we haven't done inventory, but I would say we sold out of like 7/8 of what we had.
Which is unbelievable.
It is.
I went into this. Heather thought that we would.
I thought we would sell out, but we sold out 2 days, which was amazing.
Well, Heather thought we would sell out of the whole thing, and I told her we probably wouldn't because of our size and marketing and everything else. I mean, the only marketing that we really did was Gastlecast videos and also Dish Trackers posted a couple times for us as well. Outside of that, not many people knew who we were.
Yeah.
So the fact that we were able to sell out 2 days in a row, in my opinion, is mind-blowing.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are we just riding now? I thought you were saying something, were you?
You were saying something, and then you abruptly stopped. You didn't just like do a period. You did like a period.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were
ended
picking up.
it.
I thought you were picking up with something.
We're normally really good at playing off each other.
No.
Oh,
The Ghastly, Gargoyle Ghastly.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the remaining on mischieftoys.com. So this evening, I'm going to go through everything. So we have some Ghastlies left over, some Gargoyle Ghastlies. I think I'm going to sell them as a bundle. So the few that we do have left over of the Breaking Free and the Gargoyle, I will sell as a bundle, and then we'll sell the remaining Gargoyles, one at a time.
Well, we have more Breaking Free, I think, than anything.
We don't.
Oh, I thought we did. I look back there. Every time I was looking at boxes, I had Breaking Frees everywhere.
That's because the Breaking Frees were under the table, so they were out of the boxes. Because we only had a couple of the regular Gargoyles.
Well, we'll have to count them, but there was a lot of people who didn't realize they got a Breaking Free card.
Yes.
And they walked away. So I feel like we have a lot of those extra that somebody could have purchased. People were buying them, and I was trying to explain it, but they had to go off to do other con things. In fact, on Thursday, people were buying them, and then on Friday, they were texting me or messaging us and saying, hey, I didn't get my figure yesterday. I have my card in my box. Can I come and buy it? And we were selling them that way a lot, actually. So we'll have these figures ready for you guys really, really soon. We actually have to figure out boxes because we do not have boxes to ship them, I don't think.
No, not yet, but I'm ordering them this evening as soon as we get home, so hopefully we get them tomorrow and can start shipping.
There you go.
But do you want to set a date and a time right now?
For these figures?
Yeah. I can do it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
You ready?
Whatever you want.
I'm a fucking rock star. I'm gonna be like counting these as soon as we get home, no lie. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put them up for sale 10 a.m. on Wednesday. How's that sound?
10 a.m. on Wednesday.
10 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday. I'll also put up the remaining Ghastly New York shirts. Shout out to Jason Swoboda for that idea. Incredible. People love that shirt. I love that shirt. I have like 4 or 5 for myself to wear on years to come.
Do we have any King Kong Ghastly pins left?
We do.
So what if in random boxes we place those pins in there?
Let's do that.
All right, so randomly in boxes you might get yourself a King Kong Ghastly pin.
Look at that.
And that way you can get your hands on it. It'll be free of charge. It'll just be an extra because we gave them away at our event. We had a lot of people show up to the event, but we ordered much more just in case anything, happened. We got way too many people. We ordered, I think, 100 pins, and we probably gave away, at least? How many do you think we gave away? Like 60?
I think so, maybe 70.
Yeah, so we gave away a lot.
Yeah.
So look out for that as well once you put your order in, and we'll make sure to add that to the website. The Ghastly New York shirts are probably my favorite shirts that have been made so far.
Yes.
I love those shirts. So we'll put those up, as Heather said, and if you want to get your hands on it, they'll be up there along with the other Ghastly figures.
Woohoo!
There you go. Look at that.
Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.
And we'll
Sorry,
start posting
West Coast.
We'll post it out on social media. You'll have your chance to get your very own Gargoyle Ghastly figures. I do want to mention that we posted a photo of Ghastly Gargoyle breaking, the breaking free one. God, I'm burping.
Ew.
Oh, jeez. The breaking free Ghastly, he glows under a black light, and he looks amazing. We had no idea.
No,
I would have marketed
whatsoever.
him that way had I known,
right?
But we didn't have time to do it because we were rushing to get to New York Comic Con. We got that figure just like 2 weeks beforehand, and we had to put them all in their or put all the stickers on. Like, we had to do a huge job. So the fact that we're able to get it done is impressive to me. But not knowing that it glowed under the black light really aggravates me because that is so exciting to know that.
It is.
Now I like that figure even more. Like, my favorite was the regular one. Now my favorite is the cracking one.
Yeah, so shout out to MK Toys and Collectibles and also Sean M from the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group. You guys are amazing. You posted some really cool pictures of him glowing in the black light, so thank you for figuring that out, and thank you for sharing your pictures and allowing us to post them.
And we also have Gargoyle pins left over. A lot of people have been asking about them.
Yes!
So we have those available, and we'll put those up on the website. Just a heads up that the cracked one actually does glow in the dark. The other one, obviously, it does not. It's the regular Gargoyle, but the cracking one does glow, and it looks super sick. And you're probably wondering, well, Chris, what color does it glow? It glows like a green color. It does not glow red.
It's like a yellow-green, like your average glow color, which is, in my opinion, like, at first when I heard them say, like, hey, we can't do red, which I don't know why they couldn't, but that's fine, I was sort of like, maybe we shouldn't get it to glow. But after I saw it, I was like, hell yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's a really good looking pin. So we'll have those up on the website as well. So let's see, we're gonna have the figures up, we're gonna have the pins up. You can win a King Kong pin if you order your Ghastly Gargoyle figures. We'll also have the Ghastly Gargoyle pins up and Ghastly New York shirts up, right? That's everything, I think.
I think that's everything that we didn't actually, like, have on the website before.
Right, exactly.
So yes.
And I'm glad that a lot of people around the world are now going to have the ability to buy these.
Yes.
I know a lot of people are concerned about it, and it was my plan the whole time to, maybe not my plan, but it was my hope that we would have some left over so we could put them up online so those around the world can buy them. There's a lot of people in Australia, obviously, that cannot make it here and get these figures, so they will be available to them. And a lot of people around the United States who could not make it, could not be at New York Comic Con, but now have the chance to get their hands on these figures. So that makes me happy and excited. It also, this whole experience is a learning experience for us, as it's our first time ever going to a con. So now we know how to proceed in the future, how to handle things, and we also learned we're going to have our very own booth, a large booth, so we can place everything the way that we want to place it. This time we sort of had we were like in a little thimble over there. I mean, it was a really tight spot. So in the future, we're going to have a big space where we can do all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, so what did we learn? Get our own booth. Definitely have more for Thursday and Friday than we actually did, just in case.
Absolutely.
And whatever we don't sell next time, like whatever we don't sell on those days can roll over to the next day.
Right.
But definitely, like, if there is a quick sellout, take more and keep more on hand,
also,
just to be safe.
Having our own space, we can bring up all of our figures at one time and not go through the stuff that we went through this time.
Yes.
It was really rough. I think it'll be so much easier on us. We wouldn't be as dead as we are right now that if we have all the figures up there, right? So I think that's the better route, and that's the approach we'll take in the future. A lot of living and learning lessons happened on this trip, and I'm so thankful that we had the opportunity to do this. So a big shout out to Awesome Minis and Joe Gree for giving us a space. You guys are amazing, and we appreciate you and your support. It's just amazing. So we really appreciate that.
Yeah, he gave us like the ins and outs and what to do and everything, and was so cool the whole time. And not only that, but he went to the Funko booth on Thursday and he got me my Steve from Blue's Clues, which I got signed on Saturday. So thank you so much, Joe.
That's awesome. Yeah, man, that's amazing. So, wow, a lot of stuff happened. It's been a long week, right? By tomorrow, it would have been a week since we went to New York, or New Jersey, rather, because we went to New Jersey to stay.
Yeah, we stayed
and we
in Jersey.
drove into New York every single day. So it's been a week tomorrow since then. A lot has happened in one entire week, and I can't wait to go more in depth, give you more information about things that had happened, and give you that experience of our documentary that I'm going to throw together. I think you're really going to love it. Guys, we appreciate your love and support in a really big way. Patrons, I'm going to try to include your names at the end of this. I don't have a list to read your names out, so just a shout out to all of our patrons. You guys are really awesome. We love you so much. We appreciate you. And do you have any final words you want to say?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Thank you. Guys, remember, as always, we are together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.